Jesus Christ. It was just a dream. Thank God we don't have to kill a boss using only taunts in the hit 2019 game Devil May Cry 5 ever again. Oh, come on. Hi again, Snef here. Bet you weren't expecting me to be back so soon. Well, here on the Snef channel, the nightmare never ends. So today we'll be starting a new series, where I'll be attempting to beat every single boss in Devil May Cry 5 using only taunts. A bit similar to my last video, if you remember that one. You did watch that one, right? No, but seriously, this is a massive undertaking. So let's just get the easy stuff out of the way first, like the rules. Rule number 1, we can only damage enemies using our taunts. Rule number 2, I can select whichever character I want. In practice, this means we have two options for each mission, either the regular story character or Virgil. There is an obvious choice here, which I'll get back to in a little bit. Rule number 3, the game decides when a boss has been defeated. This means that certain fights, like the Eurozone fight at the end of mission 8, will be considered defeated when the game allows us to proceed to the next mission. Rule number 4, tricking is allowed. This includes Virgil's Grim Trick, even though it deals 2 damage if the enemy does not have a summon sword lodged in them. Rule number 5, Double Trigger is allowed, even the damaging versions.
This is power.
Trust me, it's gonna be hard enough as is. By the way, in my last video I said that Double Trigger doesn't increase the damage our taunts deal. This is incorrect, technically. Sorry about that. But in my defense, it's only Virgil's taunts that work like this, for whatever fucking reason. Rule number 6, we will be taking on every single boss on the Dante Must Die difficulty. Did you really expect anything else at this point? Each playable character in this game has at least one taunt we can use to damage enemies. Dante has his famous Rose taunt, Nero can perform drop kicks, and V can cosplay Mace Window for a few seconds. Virgil has 2 different air taunts, as well as his Dance and Bloody Palace taunts. Unfortunately, not all taunts are created equal. Some are too slow and cumbersome to use, others simply don't deal enough damage to justify using them. But a few of them actually deal respectable damage, and it just so happens that Virgil possesses all of the viable taunts in the game, those being his air taunts. Below a style rank of S, Virgil throws out 3 summon swords, dealing a total of 50 damage on Dante Must Die. When above an S rank, he'll slash in front of him using Yamato instead, dealing about 28 damage. Because of the reliability and power of these taunts, we'll basically be using Virgil all the way through, so prepare to be motivated. Lastly, when a boss is defeated using only taunts, we're gonna mark it with this topical sticker. And if there is a certain boss we can't pass no matter how hard we try, we give it this mark of shame instead. So, how many bosses do you think we can beat? Which one do you think is gonna be the hardest? Feel free to leave your predictions down below. Now, let's rock, shall we? Okay, so we're approaching Eurozone, at full HP and full Double Trigger. And as we could see earlier, Double Trigger actually increases the damage we deal. So the question is, can we actually beat this boss? Because if we do, we would beat the entire game. Ow. But that time was with Nero, which is very different from Virgil. Virgil is a lot stronger. Damage-wise, I mean, we actually got it pretty far here, I'd say.
Are you sure about that?
Right tool for the job. I'd actually argue against that. Okay, so mission 1 also contains a boss, technically. Even if it's not a hard boss. It doesn't have that much HP, its patterns aren't that annoying, and what's really nice about this mission is that we don't have to do anything before the boss. We can just stroll on through until we get to the roots, which is what I like to hear. Okay, let's see how this goes. As you can see, this taunt deals a lot more damage than the drop kicks did. But we proc Devil Trigger extremely early. What the fuck? Post-production Snef here again. As I just pointed out, the boss used Devil Trigger very early. Why is that? I didn't know this at the time, but apparently the game has a system in place that detects if you're spamming air taunts too much. And if you do, bang, Devil Trigger. I'm not sure why this is the case really, but if I had to guess, I think it's to deter you from just cheesing a bunch of DT when a boss can't reliably hit you. That's also why the boss didn't use Devil Trigger early when we were playing Nero. as his dropkick is grounded, believe it or not. And unlike Nero, Virgil's damaging taunts are all aerial, meaning this is really bad news for us. I haven't really managed to find a way around this, which means we're just gonna have to deal with it for now. Alright, back to past Snef again. Okay, the Hellantonor is a bit scary, but I think we're gonna leave him there for now. Okay, let's actually see if this taunt deals any meaningful damage. And I mean, it kinda does. It's not that bad. Is it more than the triple sword thing? Not sure. Let's actually drop our style rank a bit and drag him away at the same time. Okay, no, this deals a lot more damage. Might be a little bit less safe, maybe. I guess both might have their usages. Okay, let's try Devil Trigger out for once. That does make a little bit of difference, looks like. And as you may have noticed, the boss is still attacking us. So maybe that phase where it didn't do anything is actually tied to how much damage you deal per second to it? Maybe? Because right now it's not passive at all. It's been attacking all the time. Just for fun, let's check the Hellantonor's health. Okay, we haven't hit him either. I was thinking it might have something to do with how much damage you've done to the Hellantonora. But that doesn't seem to be the case either. So I'm kinda curious what's going on here. Okay, let's stay in Sin DT for now, because our health is not that great. I don't think I'm taking this as seriously as I probably should have. But as you can see, this went by a lot quicker. A whole lot quicker. 7.6k style rank, or style points, is kinda insane, isn't it? And a speed clear S at that, using only taunts. But that's the easiest boss out of the way. Now we have a few harder ones up our sleeve. But I don't think Goliath is gonna be too much of an issue. Mainly because its hitbox is really big. He's not the slowest boss by any means, but he's not fast either. So we should be able to maneuver him, or maneuver around him, fairly easily. So the mission is kinda long, so I might just skip ahead so you guys don't have to watch all of this. I'm also gonna try to hit Goliath in his balls. Don't ask me why. Okay, Goliath time. As you can see, this boss has a lot more HP than the house planting, as Nero likes to call them. And they all decide to Devil Trigger extremely early when I do this. Is it that might be the case. I think it's because the game treats my summon swords as a ranged attack, maybe. So maybe it's like an anti-cheese thing or something. So you don't just stand back and shoot the boss. I think that might actually be why. I'm also not paying as much attention as I should. Let's use some DT here to restore our health a little bit. That might have been a bad idea, because now I can't break out of this shit. Okay, so that was stupid. We might actually need to build up to an S rank here before they DT. If we can. Not sure how we're gonna go about doing... Or wait a minute. Oh, that's actually cheating on my part. That's my bad. If you didn't notice, I was using Beowulf. And I can't do that. Because Beowulf has a thing called... Flush. Transform simple jumps into damage dealing attacks. That's not gonna cut it. We can't do that. That's not nice of us. So that's a rule break. Gotta keep that in mind. I hope I wasn't wearing these during mission 1. So I'm gonna try turn on S rank here. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know if I can just jump on him until I get an S rank. Maybe. Okay. We're gonna do it slow at least. Oh my fucking god. I think if I hit that one, that might have been an S rank. Let's use Sin DT here. Come on, S rank, S rank. Okay, there we go. Now let's just spam this taunt instead. If the game will allow me to maintain it. Okay. So that doesn't work either. Now this is gonna take a really long while now. Shouldn't have kept my DT on for that long. That might be fine still. Can't take too many hits. It's also annoying if he DTs too early, because it does increase the damage he deals to us pretty dramatically. This is gonna take fucking forever. He might actually have a modifier reducing the range damage we deal, because this feels a lot lower than the damage we did to the planet. Regardless if this boss has about, what is it, 80% more HP or something than the Clive of Tentacles. So I might have been underestimating this guy a little bit. Okay, that was weird. Okay, he's a little bit scary when he does this, but as long as we just keep circling around, looks like we're gonna be fine, as long as we lock in and avoid a vacuum cleaner. Okay. So far so good, I'd say. But we're only about a third of the way there, so it's still quite a ways off. I should be utilizing Sin DT a bit better. Like doing that, for example. Because that's just free damage. Because if you didn't know, you can dip into Sin DT as Virgil, because it doesn't actually cost any Devil Trigger at the very beginning of it. It only does so after about, I say 2 or 3 seconds maybe. Oh, my balls! That was the true goal of this run. Come on. Oh, that's not good. He's gonna do the vacuum cleaner again. Yep. Yes. So we can do 3 of them without expending any double trigger. So that's good to know. Okay, I thought I dodged that shit. He just janked me with him. Okay. We might be a little bit fucked now, because we can't regen that much with Devil Trigger in this fight. Because we have to save it for the vacuum cleaner attack, which is a little bit annoying. Motherfucker. So that's not good. Not even close. Okay. I think he's gonna start doing that again. Yeah. When he does, we just have to answer with Sin DT. Okay. I thought we were a bit fucked there. Playing a little bit with fire here. Okay, finally. We're not getting that much DT from the taunt, because we're not actually getting any DT from the damage it deals, as far as I know. Only from the actual taunt. Which makes this a little bit slower than it has to be, to say the least. Okay. Are we doing the vacuum cleaner again? We are. That gives us a little bit of time to deal some damage. But it also wastes a lot of Devil Trigger. I guess it doesn't waste it really. We do get some health back. Just have to be a bit careful here. So we don't get nuked, for example. That wouldn't be good. It's a bit too close for my liking. Okay, that's not good. Oh, not even close. Whoa. Holy shit, dude. Imagine doing this as an arrow with the drop kits. These taunts actually deal a little bit of damage at least. What the fuck is going on? Oh, green orb. We take those. Why can't I see the fucking boss? I'm just working my fucking camera, dude. It was a long time ago I saw him destroy the church. This fight usually goes a lot quicker. Okay, now we have DT back again. Okay. We're almost there. No regular taunts, please. 2 more. Or 3 more. 4 more. Okay. That was a lot harder than I envisioned it would be. But we're still at 7k style points. That's actually insane. We got an S on the boss fight. What the fuck? I don't think... I mean, it was a speed clear A, which is also fucking insane. Okay, if Goliath is gonna be this tough, doesn't bode well for the other bosses. But we did beat him in the first try. Or second try, if you don't count the rule break. So yeah. Okay, so onwards to mission 3 we go. This is gonna be the worst mission so far. By far. I think Artemis has the same amount of HP as Goliath does. Except, I think it's gonna be a lot harder to reliably taunt on Artemis. For a multitude of reasons. But mainly because she moves around so much. We'll see how it goes. Where am I? Other than the Artemis matchup, I don't think this mission is all too interesting. So I might just skip ahead to the lizard fight at least. Okay, full HP, full Devil Trigger, full Sin Devil Trigger. There's no better way to start this off. Okay, it's a bit difficult to hit her actually. And DT. I mean, at least she's not doing much. She's just kind of teleporting around. Okay, I don't know what she's doing. I mean, so long as she keeps doing this, I'm good. Ow. Could have dodged that, I think. I think we should regen a bit of HP if we can. Her small things are kind of annoying. They keep shooting me. I keep getting hit by that. I don't know why I couldn't like step on her there. That's a bit annoying. Really bad angle. Okay, so now we're on this taunt instead. Not for long though. Why can't I enemy step on her? Can I actually jump cancel that shit? It's really good. Oops. Didn't know you could cancel that shit like that. I'm sorry I'm not saying too much here. I'm really concentrated. Because this is difficult. Oh. The fact that we can trick is really nice though. Without that, this would have been a lot harder. Okay. Ow. I didn't realize you could do that. That makes it really nice. Oops. That's definitely gotta be higher DPS. If we can actually get to an S rank again, that is. Because I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Okay. First real death of the run. It doesn't feel impossible. We have some play here. But it's gonna be really hard. I fear. But if we can get to an S rank and just jump cancel that, I think we might be able to do a lot of damage to her really quickly. Okay, it looks like you can jump cancel this shit too, but it's a bit hard. Like that. I mean, that's really fucking strong, actually. Oops. If we tank this, because we get a lot of damage out of it, that's actually really strong. I'm really glad we actually figured that out. I think getting an S rank, it's not that much of a punishment anymore, as it felt like previously. Okay, we can still trick. That's not good. No. That's not great. These things can go fuck themselves, honestly. I don't think that should have hit me, if I'm being honest. What the fuck is going on? Can't target her. I can't believe I'm fucking still alive here. Okay. I'm really bad at dodging these moves, unfortunately. But we have some new tech now. The jump cancel on that is kinda insane. You can pull it off so quickly. Just cancel out of it. It's actually really good. It's really good. But is it good enough to carry me through this? Ow. Okay. So we need to hit something to keep our S rank. It's good to know.
Have you decided?
What the fuck am I doing?
Have you
Let's do that. Okay, I was sure I was tricking out of that, but okay, Capcom. Making a few mechanical mistakes here. I wish the Doppelganger and Sin DT wasn't on the same button, because I pressed it once and then I'm completely off beat. What the fuck was that? What? I blocked something there. Don't know what I blocked. Okay, so that just fucking murks me with no counterplay. This one is gonna be hard. I can already tell. But we just have to creep. Shouldn't do that. Keep pressing forward. Because this is not impossible. But the stuff she spawns is really annoying. Because I don't think I can kill them really. Unless I got the slash taunt maybe. Fuck these load times, man. Okay. So round 3. Now, why do I sound like that? Oh my fucking god. So hi, post-production Snef here again. As you can probably hear, it sounds like my microphone has been stuck in a wood chipper here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna try my best to fix this in the editing. Sorry about that. What have we learned so far? We have learned that we can jump cancel the S-rank taunt. And another thing I'm gonna try here is positioning myself a little bit higher above Artemis. Because when she spawns stuff, I think it's better to be a bit higher. Because she often spawns stuff by her arms, if you can call them that. It's also really hard not to do the regular Devil Trigger activation. So I'm sorry about that. Thought I dodged that. Come on, Capcom, what the fuck was that? Okay, that's fine actually. Okay. Wasn't prepared for that one. Not that one either. It's a terrible angle. But that's still pretty good, I was gonna say. I still feel those things are extremely annoying. Her small floating things. Come on. Can't believe I haven't knocked her down yet. There we go. She screams a lot when we do that, which is good for us. Bit too high up, where are we? That's why we need to keep ourselves a bit higher up. I think you see what I'm saying. It's not that simple though, I feel like I'm standing on her, but I can't jump cancel or enemy step. So I feel I need to tilt my left stick forward a little bit, get a bit closer to her. If possible, it would be nice to actually stand behind her, but that's easier said than done. Gonna keep Sin DT on here at the start until she double triggers, get as much damage up as possible. Now she's gonna spawn those things, then it gets a little bit more annoying. This is a good setup. Okay, I don't know why I didn't see that. when she does this, it's really annoying to dodge shit. Okay, that's good. It's kinda hard getting the Sin DT in, if I'm being honest. Because the Sin DT is a bit annoying to reach when I have to fuck up my hands a little bit by pressing taunt all the time. So if I look rather more clapped than usual, that's why. That's super annoying. That's what I'm talking about when I say we need to get a bit higher up. I mean, that's impossible to fucking dodge though. I didn't take a good look at her health bar, but I think we got pretty far still. We just need to keep that in mind, that when she does that, I think it's better to just hightail it. Stay far away from her for a few seconds until she finishes doing that. Because when we're right next to her, we have basically no means of dodging that. I guess this is cancelable too, even if the timing is a bit wonky. That's a good start, I'd say. I don't know why that cancelled my teleport. What am I doing? How was that a fucking trick down? Are you serious, dude? I know. Skip that shit. I mean, I can't fucking kill these guys. Or can I? That's so fucking stupid. I didn't input that shit. That was not a fucking trick down. That's so fucking stupid. That just fucking insta-kills me. I don't know how I got the trick down there, because I wasn't touching the fucking left stick. Regardless, that was a generational throw, I'd say. Because things were going pretty good up until then. Come on. Thank you. At least we get to hit that. Come on. I hate when this happens. Okay. Knocked her down at least.
Have you decided?
Fucking abysmal knockdown. Can you fuck off? So this is not going as well as I'd like it to go. I feel like I'm getting a bit heated here. Should try to focus up a little bit. Keep the rhythm going. Okay, so here it comes again. Let's not get a trick down here again. I think this is when she starts shooting a bunch of things. Of course I get hit by that. Okay, so now we have some daggers in her, some swords. Super easy to dodge that, Capcom. This is hard. I'm not sure how we're supposed to handle those things, because I can't kill them. That's completely pointless. They're extremely hard to hit. I guess we just have to get lucky. But I'm not happy about it. I thought I was standing on her head there. Otherwise I would have just tricked up instead. So there I went down again. But why? What is that even? Deals 70% of my HP, but I can't fucking see it before it happens? What the fuck, man? Is it all the exploding things I'm breaking? Oops. That was kinda crazy. Not gonna lie. But still. Yeah. Why is my mic peaking so hard? How loud am I speaking? Okay, this was a lot harder than I envisioned it being. I wasn't really expecting them to double trigger at 90% HP though, so let's give it another try. Once again, it doesn't feel impossible by any means. Just really difficult, positioning wise, primarily. Okay, so that's quite a lot of HP, which is nice. So now she spawns these fuckers.
Have you
Okay, it's pretty good. I think I destroyed them there, which is really good. Oh, I destroyed one of them. Okay, you can use that beam if you want to. That's not too scary. Alright. Come on. Yeah, so... Oh, I was gonna fucking trick that. Come on. Don't fly up into the air, please. Maybe do that actually. Wait, I do have a dagger in there. It's really good for me. Don't know why I'm always saying daggers. They are swords. Even though they looked more magnificent in like DMC3. That's another story. Come on, come on, come on. Let's not be greedy. Okay. That was brutal. Really, really difficult. Holy shit. The things she spawned were super annoying, especially when they chained me like that. I lost like half my HP out of nowhere. And when I stood by the spawning bombs, I think it was, that just almost insta-killed me. That was also scary. But we take those. And that's where I think we're gonna end it for this video. Luckily for us, every single boss featured in this video gets a completed sticker this time around. And to be honest, it would have been pretty fucking depressing otherwise. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you thought, or what you'd like to see next, down in the comments. Speaking of next, I don't think the next video is gonna be a taunt only challenge, seeing as this is the second one in a row. But it'll be back soon enough. So yeah, I wish all of you a happy holiday season, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.